What's around, everyone? Welcome to Exo Tarot Cards, Exo Tarot Angel. I'm your tarot reader, Free to Be. How y'all doing out there? All right, aka Blue Sky, aka I feel so pregnant. You get all of that, right? So this is your Scorpio reading. Happy Scorpio season to everybody. Happy fall for everybody who's over here around my neck of the woods. I'm in the United States on this side of the world. And happy spring to those who are on the opposite side of the world. Hey, all right. So I don't know how it is all over the world, but this Scorpio season, as far as the weather and the natural ambiance, is very beautiful, very tasteful, very pleasant, very taking its time, you know? It's like you can enjoy it. Like, this is a great harvest season to enjoy the harvest. Like, it's not going fast. It's like, okay, appreciate what you have repped so far, right? So, with the Scorpio season here, we got visitors in Scorpio, okay? And this reading is going to be about what's the secret, all right? Scorpios is good for secrets. You'll never know with a Scorpio, right? Keeps everybody on edge. So, we're going to tap in and we're going to have our guests help us figure out what's that secret, okay? Or at least pull that secret up to the front. So we're going to get help with the Stellium in Scorpio. And we're going to welcome Venus into this reading, because Venus is going to let us know what's right. It's right when it comes to our love and our values and our appreciation. It's going to check us to see if we're on the right path for that. We got, of course, Scorpio is there. Scorpio is there to shine the light on what's deep. And Scorpio shining a light on what's deep does not mean that the world has to know what you're shining the light on. This is a private shining the light on. This is like you in your house and nobody's in your house but you, and you've got all the lights out in the house and you just shining one light on you, okay, to look at yourself. So let's turn the light on you, not externally. However, if an external reference comes out in the cards about what's the secret, then you know what that applies to your life. And then my homeboy, I'm sorry, some of y'all might hate my homeboy, but Mercury is up in the house, and Mercury is going to be telling me about, okay, how do you need to express, or communicate to yourself first about these secrets. You know what I mean? Is that something that you're going to have to analyze yourself? Most likely, yes, first. You're going to have to analyze it, because Mercury is a sign about using the brain, not so much of the emotion, using your intellect to figure out the secret, or to solve the secret, should I say, right? Because Gemini is all about solving, getting to the bottom of it all, and then keeping what's light, and whatever's too heavy, getting rid of that, okay? But depending on, certain Mercury placements, some Mercury placements could be lighter than others. Some people, Mercury placements might be in Scorpio. And oh boy, if you are, comment below, because depending on the other alignments, oh boy, if you got a Mercury in Scorpio, I mean, your conversation has to be heavy. It's got to be heavy. Like, you're going to have to need a minute or two to process with a Mercury in Scorpio, especially if you're not, tapped into, the spiritual realm, or know a little bit about, or know something about something when it comes to spirituality and religion. Just depends on what Scorpio you're talking to, but it's about to get deep. And then we got, sometimes we like this energy, sometimes we know, but it's the South Node. But the South Node is there just to remind us about our past, that you do know You just got to be reminded. That's all. That's all. Because if you're here, you done been here before. If you're here listening to me in a human body, you done been here before. Okay, so now it's like the north node, the south node is like stopping at a pit stop, or actually she's, not she, I'm not going to put a gender on it, but the energy is hanging out, you know, resting itself, going back in time, you know, at a nice 5-star hotel. Nobody's there, but, you know, that energy. And we're going to be looking at some past. So maybe about what's the secret has to do with something, and maybe it's rooted in the past, whether it's a past that you can remember in this lifetime, a past that you can't remember in this lifetime, or a past that you can or cannot remember in your past lives. So it just depends on where you go, because I'm speaking to the world here, and anybody who is on them spaceships going to Mars. Okay, if you got Wi-Fi, you can hear me. Now, the secret, what's the secret? We're gonna be using the moon energy as well, and the moon energy is going to bring in about the conflict of it all, the emotional conflict. Is this what the secret is, or what is about to come out? Is this going to help me, how I handle it, be more structured or more stable? Is it going to make me feel more better, more comfortable in a long-term, short-term and long-term effect? Is it going to calm my nerves, you know, have some peace with it? Is it something that it's useful, or is it something that I could be like, I don't need that? You know what I mean? It's not useful to me, so what's the point? So it's gonna be a tug of war with that emotion, okay? And then think about, with the secret, think about, you know, where is it going to lead you into the future? Because we already talked about how the South Node is going to be here to be like, okay, let's take a look at what done happened. Hold up. We can't go any further until we go back. Okay? And then the North is like, okay, well, since I'm chilling here, let me reconstruct my future plans. Maybe I need to change up this, that, and the other in order for the future of myself to be in a better position than what it is yesterday, last week, earlier this year, whatever. And then we also going to get help, you know, from Uranus. And Uranus is going to, because they're all here to help us. They're all lining up to send messages. So this is what I'm calling all these energies in here for what's the secret. Because anything is a secret, you got to go deep. Some people, you got to even go deeper. Some people say what they carry into their grave. You know what I mean? So you got to wait maybe till next lifetime, bump into that person again just to figure out what happened last lifetime. That's how stuff be happening, you know? So it can get that deep. So this is why, you know, hey, you know, if they can help out, let's go. I'm going to use them to help out. So, and okay, so doing all of these secrets, all this stuff, all this information coming out, how are you going to still carry on to be you? How are you not going to compromise yourself in order to get through these energies? Basically, how are you going to still maybe be rebellious in a sense, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Maybe be rebellious in a sense, but in a way it's beneficial, because not all things are aligned together. So sometimes you got to cause a little rebellious, a little disruption, a little separation, a little, you know, I need time apart, a little bit of me time, you know, in order to get the answers that I need, you know, in order to be who I am completely. Whatever you have to tell yourself. And Uranus is not an emotional thing. It's very intellectual. So it's a lot of intellectual pieces in this message, but with that heavy Scorpio deep. And then we got that whole moon that's going to be like, she's not really emotional, but with Taurus in there. But since the moon is exalted in Taurus, you know, she got a whole lot to say, okay, about, does this make sense? You know what I'm saying? And she's not even emotional about it. It's like, this don't even make any kind of sense. Let's get real, people. Let's get real. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna try to make it quick, sweet, and to the point. You know, get your quickie on and move on with your life. All right, have a wonderful day and night during this Scorpio Stellium Scorpio season. with the whole total eclipse. This is when I'm getting this reading, and at this point, we're right in smack in the middle of Scorpio, so this is going to be a good one. What's around Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? This is your tarot card reading for your season. Happy Scorpio season. Happy flight day. Happy solar return to you. Happy birthday, born day, all that wonderful stuff. Sunday, it doesn't matter. It's all you. And you got a lot of people. You got a stellium just hanging out in your sign, chilling. So here's the secret, because this whole reading is about what's the secret. All right. So here's the thing. You ain't either. I'm gonna take it all over. You're not feeling nobody right now. Right now, it's like the secret is you really ain't feeling nobody. Okay, they might not know that, but you know, you prefer to spend your time by yourself. I know people probably throwing parties, and you're probably like, okay, this is cool, but you know, I really don't really care to see any of y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's okay. It is your season. So you're going to be hit with individual ideas, goals, feelings, and stuff like that, that nobody can understand that but you. So, and you can't explain it to people because you're a Scorpio. I mean, that's going to take a minute for some people to even get where you, if you really want to get deep with them. So you have to kind of stay surface. But right now, you want to go deep. You really want to go under that sand, deep as far as you can go. You really want to go deep under the water and stuff. But right now, your social skills, and you know, we're in a social environment, most of us, where you know, you have to get out and participate. And somebody throws you a party, you can't just say no, I'm not coming, because you know that's not, you know, being that's not social etiquette, like, and da 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 da, right? And that's the battle that's going on right now, because you're like, this is not, I get it, but right now it's not practical to me right now. Like, this is not gonna bring me any kind of safety right now. It's not gonna bring me no kind of security right now, and that's what I want right now. The other situation is, it could be just to be too many people to the party, okay? And I mean a relationship party, okay? It could be a cheating situation going on, okay? Too many people in a relationship that you might not even know that's in the relationship, but they're in it. You might not know it. You thought it was 2, but it's 3. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. I'm talking about secrets here, so don't be getting drunk either, because I'm telling you some secrets. You're like, girl, you right. I thought so too, but let me go pop me a bottle, because this also has to deal with drinking issues. Some of y'all got secrets of drinking too goddamn much, okay? Like, it's not even like socially drinking. It's like you drinking for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. You drinking in a car. Oh shoot, don't get a DUI, okay? But you can't put the liquor down. That's a secret for some of y'all. Some of y'all people don't even know how much. They might know you like your wine, but they don't know how much you like your wine. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that you be doing the wine in the closet. It's just wine everywhere, in the bathroom stalls. You know, you got wine tucked in under the shirts and you know, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So that's a secret for some people. Or if you're not the alcoholic, there might be somebody holding that secret up against you as well. So, and if it's not alcohol, it might be some type of drug, some type of partying too much, some type of overdoing it where you know it's overdoing it. And like I said, if it's not you, it is somebody else. They might be like, yeah, I'm fine. How you was your night? Yeah, I'm good. But you know they're not good. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. And as we go through these months, you know, we seeing deaths, right? And it's just like, okay, some people was like, yeah, well, we know it because it's Scorpio season, we're kind of used to it. But it's like, are you living a lifestyle that's sustainable? Or if somebody close to you, are they living a lifestyle where they can last past 40 now? You know, people are not even living past 40 now, okay? If you get to 50 and you ain't even got to be in the hood, because you hear a lot of people say, oh, I didn't think I was going to make it past 20 or 25 or 30. I thought I'd be dead by then or something. Like, you hear a lot of people say that. And that's just not in the hood anymore. That's just not in war zone areas all over the world. No, or a dangerous job, because there are some dangerous jobs out there where you can risk your life at a young age. We're not talking about that. You know, so we just talk about everyday people going through their everyday life, but they having some kind of breakdown, you know, that could destroy them, you know, in the future, and the near future at that. Also, when it comes to, you know, your relationship, it's like, are you that third party situation? Yeah, definitely take a look at that, because you might be you know, ignoring that too much. You might be really, really, really ignoring that part right there, where it's like, it's just three's a crowd, but you don't even know it. All right, Scorpio, have a wonderful day and night. And that is your secret for, which you probably already knew anyway. But when it comes to other people, you probably did not know that. So if you do have, if none of these don't apply, but you have a feeling that somebody close to you in your life is having these issues, then there you go. Have a wonderful day and night, and enjoy your Scorpio season.